First, let's think about why it is important that every child learns social graces. The why is actually very simple because it makes children feel better about themselves. And actually, using social graces and life skills and manners makes us all feel better. Teaching children how to act and what to expect in certain situations makes them more confident and self assured. Teaching manners does not need to be stuffy or judgmental. And using good manners is really about self interest. We use our good manners because of how it makes us feel. Using social graces is actually easily learned and can be taught at any age. Of course, the basics of please and thank you start during the preschool years, but let's go beyond the basics of please and thank you. First, let's talk about eye contact. And this shows that you are confident and that you're listening, and it lets others know that you're curious and interested in what they are talking about. I remember a parent called me one time and to let me know that the teacher, her child's teacher, noticed what a difference her child's eye contact made after a manners class. It really does make a difference in children, and they love learning this skill. They actually light up. And the wonderful thing about teaching eye contact is it makes an immediate difference. Number two, we need to teach children not to interrupt and interrupt only if they must. This is really important and very much very teachable in our everyday social life. Number three, basic conversation skills. Ask others questions. Become interested and curious in what they are talking about. Basic conversation skills are important for us as adults as well as children. Because of all the devices that we have at our fingertips now, our conversation skills are lacking a bit. This is important to teach your children and very much needed. And of course, it's really easy to do whether you're in the classroom or at home. Be fully present, number four, and put down the devices. Teach children and your students to be fully present. Make eye contact, listen, and be interested in what others are saying and doing at the time. Number five, posture. Sit up straight, shoulders back, pull up out of the waist. If you're walking into a room, teach students to act as if they know where they're going with their chin up. Body language affects us from the inside out, and body language is actually a very important part of our first impressions. Number six, how to introduce yourself and others. This is great to teach in your classroom. There's many role-playing activities that you can do around introductions. Teach your students how to go up to someone and say, hello, my name is, what is yours? Number seven, a handwritten note. How very important is this one? There are many things that you can teach with writing a thank you note, of course, sentence structure, how to compose a letter. And a thank you note only needs to be about 3 or 4 sentences. And it really makes a difference. Of course, saying please and thank you in person is very important. It teaches children and your students about gratitude, but going the extra step and actually handwriting the note is a very important step in life skills and social skills. Number 8, of course, you want your students to have good table manners. This is a very important part of their first impressions. Of course, if they're going to have lunch with someone at school, you want to make sure they are chewing with their mouth closed, they know to put their napkin in their lap, how to set a basic table, and also how to hold their utensils. Number 9, also to include others socially when you're playing with other children or just in your classroom. Be inclusive. Let others know that you're interested in playing a game with them or role-playing an activity in school or just participating. As you're teaching social graces and manners in your classroom, keep in mind this takes time. Do not make it seem as if it's cumbersome or a chore. Teaching manners can be fun and interesting and make an immediate difference for children. Everyday life offers many teachable moments. And as you see people during your day and other teachers and your principal and school counselors, point out to children what they are doing and what they are doing well. And always keep it positive. Remember, good manners never go out of style. Thank you so much for reading our article today, and thank you for joining our manners movement. If you would like more information, feel free to go to our website, Manners to Go, that's TOGO.com. I'm Lisa Ritchie, the founder of Manners to Go.